Come here, babes. Sit. Hey. Sai, sit. Sit. Sai. Sit. Sit. Thank you. That is not appropriate. I expect. Hey, sit.
So this is called the Wansted Flats.
And this is the pitch area, so you see all the goals up.
Yep.
So this is the side they play soccer on. And then, like I said, it extends miles, and it actually does eventually connect up with Epping Forest. But yeah, it goes for miles. There's about 3 lakes, duck pondy kind of things. It's lovely. There's a little tea house.
Weather's great.
Yeah, the weather's great today. Uh-oh.
Has she ever gotten aggressive?
Just, she doesn't charge, but she will growl. Sai, come. Sai, hand. Good girl, sit. What a good girl. Good hand. That was exceptional.
Love to see you control your dog. It's so cool.
You know, XL bullies, do you know what those look like?
Yes.
They're beasts. There have been several maulings by XL bullies. So the Politico's response, rather than something thoughtful and appropriate, they said all bully breeds above such a height now need to be muzzled in public, have to have a chip, have to have insurance. She's got a chip, she's got insurance, but I'm not gonna muzzle her. Come on, Booger. They were bred to bait bears and bulls. So back in the day, the Thames used to freeze, and they would have carnivals on the Thames. And part of the entertainment was to have bears in chains, and then you have these dogs come and bait them, and then wager bets, obviously. That said, I can't remember what bears they had, what they would have brought over. I guess it would have been black bears from Russia, right? And they're a bit smaller than our grizzlies.
Probably.
What an awful job, too. Can you imagine? It's always the dachshund.
So we are at the edge of Zone 3, technically on the edge of London City.
Yep. Like Chicago, you've got districts.
Right?
Right? You've got your alderman that runs your district, and probably a couple of others.
Right?
Here we have councils. So like we're Waltham Council. And under that are several towns, or whatever we call this.
Right?
So like we said, Leytonstone, Waltham Forest, Wansted. But what are those? Are those neighborhoods?
Yeah, probably. Little primary schools.
Well, that's a primary school on that side. This is council estates. And then a nursery right in the gray building is a nursery. So this is like some old couple of buildings that are community based, and they weren't really being used. So this kind of collective of people took it over, and you can rent offices in that tall building, and they built this cafe.
Oh.
Which is adorable. You can get a coffee if you'd like.
Yeah, let's get something.
So this turn of this place from abandoned to something was by this guy whose photographs, he's a still photographer, and his photographs are around Leytonstone. And he kind of organized with a friend of his to do all the work. And they rent out studios, and this cafe is new. And this garden, I don't know how the garden came about, but it's absolutely gorgeous. We'll go in there.
Well, we can walk and talk if you want.
Yeah, let's go see the garden. Oh, nice. They've got a bug hotel. They've been really big this year on the lack of insects and the number of the lack of variety in insects. So
Interesting.
It's kind of a big thing in London to try to, well, England wide.
Cherry tree, red currant, Chuckleberry. How amazing. Once these are all blooming, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. There's a white currant. That's interesting. This is a really beautiful basketball court in here. It's nice in there, isn't it? Little
That's pretty
for
cute.
squirrels. That's sweet. That's ridiculous.
So tonight, big plans. We're going to go to some house
House
party
party.
with a rapper who is big in the grime scene.
Well, he won't. I doubt he'll be there. It's a, let's say, a club he's created.
I see.
You know, you've got a DJ floor, you've got a chill floor, you've got a hangout. I can't remember all the fucking floors. There's some shit.
Okay. There's a random small
Fry pan.
fry pan. Do you think it's a leftover from some
This way.
camping, perhaps?
Maybe it was someone's toy.
Huh.
And they dropped it out of the pram. All right, back to
That's
our.
another one, pram.
Yeah.
Yep. A lorry, of course,
Right. Rubber for
for an eraser.
an eraser. Plaster for a Band-Aid.
Right, a plaster. That is interesting, that one.
Lift,
For a lift.
of course, for elevator.
Toilets? Or
Yeah, they say toilet.
where's the toilet?
Yeah.
Not bathroom.
Or loo.
Where's the loo?
Again, another French word stuck in the middle of their vocabulary.
Which comes from l'eau,
Oui.
right?
Oui.
Loo, l'eau. Because I used to be, you know, like something de l'eau.
Oui.
Right.
I was really surprised that they said toilet. That just seems like a crude word to me. Like we say restroom. I don't want to know that
Yeah.
you're going to the toilet. Say
Yeah,
restroom.
rest of some kind. Keep the details to yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need to know numbers. All of that is on you.
Number 3. This guy's picking something.
Maybe blackberries? But it seems a little late for... This summer, I think I told you, right, that I made a bunch of shit from all the fruit that grows around my house. It was really satisfying.
Like various jams and jellies.
I made blackberry jam, and then I made a blackberry apple tart, and then, or raspberry tart, and then I made some apple turnovers that were just ridiculously
Wow.
good.
Sound good. What are these?
The little orange things? These things?
And what is it called? Like rose hips?
Yeah, rose.
Rose hips, okay.
Get out. Thank you.
I've certainly heard of rose hip, and I've even heard of rose hip tea.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
And it's sometimes an additive in vitamin C.
Oh,
Vitamin C with rosehip. So it must have some really good properties. These are actually berry bushes, these are blackberry bushes.
okay.
So they get full of...
Blackberry bramble. I think that's.
Yeah, that's right.
I think it's some. I think they're related. Got to leash the dogs up when the big dogs are around. Good looking dog. What a good looking dog.
Just beasts. Just beasts, Si.
Yeah, those are big, beautiful dogs.
Yeah. Will you, hold on, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
grab
hell yeah.
literally Sheila. Do you want anything else? Do you want some more soda?
Well, maybe like one Coke. Yeah, we're waiting for Mama. She's coming back. Sure, she's coming back.
Oh, go ahead. All right, sorry, well, send me away.
Cool.
Fucking dog.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
Okay, Borgs.
All right, we made it.